My name's Aisha Khaled, and I'm here with Chris Beales, Chair of Reading Climate Change Partnership. And Reading Climate Change Partnership has a strategy launch coming up on the 13th of June. Chris, could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, it's really exciting times. Yes, we are just about to start a 6-month consultation on the third Reading Climate Change Strategy. So it will build on the existing one, which runs through to 2020, of course. So this next strategy is going to run through from 2020 to 2025. And yes, it's happening on my watch. So yeah, I've been chair for a year, and during this next year of my chairship, we will be landing this strategy for the town, and everybody can get engaged. Readingcan.org.uk, our website, is where we host the current strategy, and it's where we're going to host the next strategy. A decent strategy needs actions. There's an action plan behind the current one. There'll be an action plan developed for the new one. Those actions are what we're going to do, businesses, what the Borough Council is going to do, what other organisations, the water companies, everybody is going to sign up to do, what we're each individually going to sign up to do.
Well, what are the themes in this new strategy? What do people need to know?
Yeah, now, the current strategy's got 8 themes. We decided to whittle it down a little bit to 6, trying to cover some of the major things that that we need to deal with when it comes to climate change, and sort of give them some shape. So close to my heart is water supply and flooding. Yeah. So that's a theme that's going to continue. We've got a new theme of health, which is was a big missing element from the last strategy. But health is a big concern, both physical health and mental health. We're expecting, more intense heat waves going forward. So making sure that we have plans to protect our citizens is going to be absolutely vital. So we've got health. We have got the natural environment and green spaces. It's worth saying the names behind these themes could very well change as we shape this. Those are going to be absolutely essential, not only so that we've got a nice community to live in, but actually they're essential for us to help to adapt ourselves and our town to the changing climate. Transport is a continuing theme. How are we going to drive this town towards a town where there are fewer cars? The cars aren't diesel and petrol, where there's a lot more cycling, there's a lot more use of public transport, there's a lot more walking to get us around the town. Where have I got to? I think that's...
We've got 3 now, so I think we've got 3 more to go.
I think that's got... I think that was... So that was water, health, transport, environment and green spaces. What have I got? I've got low carbon and energy, which is obviously a massive thing. Yes, the town declared a climate emergency in February, which is brilliant. We were I think ended up being the 5th. I know my colleague Ben was hoping that we'd be the first town outside of London to declare a climate emergency, but we came in 5th, and really, really proud of the councillors and the Borough Council for being so ambitious. We declared zero carbon 2030.
Is that something we can do? Zero
carbon 2030. It's a massive challenge, but yes we can if we really grab hold of the issue, heart and soul, and really go for it. As I say, Ben from the council has been doing a lot of work looking at how to do that, how to save energy across business and us personally. Does mean retrofitting, it does mean all sorts of things. How much we can generate in the town from plastering anything that's pointing at the sky with photovoltaic panels, through to ground source heat and all of those kind of things. And then just looking at what's left, what's the gap left. So Ben's been doing a lot of work on that, and there's more coming as we go through this year. But yes, it is, and yes, we can and must do that. So that's number 5. And the final one is, yes, it's the theme that really does need a new title, and maybe we ought to have a competition for it, because at the moment it's called purchasing, supply and consumption, I think. But yeah, everything to do with the stuff we buy to where it ends up. So it covers the recycling and our behaviours as consumers. So that, of course, wraps up the issues of plastics, which has obviously been in the news a lot as well. So those are the main themes, and those will develop action plans going forward. There are cross-cutting themes as well. Education is definitely one of them, which, education across all of those themes. Another one which is incredibly close to my heart is adaptation, making sure that we are safe, because climate change is happening. It's already happening. It is going to continue even if we cut our emissions to zero by 2030. We need to be ready for it, for the more intense heat waves, for the more intense storm events, potentially for the bigger floods from the River Thames and the River Kennet. So we need to be ready for those risks and have a plan for them. And that cuts across all of those themes as well. And the other one is communities and business as well, which obviously everybody is engaged across those themes. So that's basically how we're putting it together. And as I say, it's all going to be on that website, all shareable.
I believe you have a 6-month consultation period, so how do people engage with that process?
Right, so it all starts next Thursday. Exciting time. So Thursday the 13th of June, we will be having a big event in the council chambers. A lot of people will be there, but not everybody. It's going to be the start of a 6-month consultation. It's a start. It's an opportunity for each of those groups to start gathering together. Those theme groups will then go away for 6 months and cook up hopefully some very ambitious action plans, which we will review at a midpoint in around about October time, and then gather everything together by Christmas is the aim. There are ample opportunities for everybody to get involved during that time, and each of the themes should be offering up public events, so you can all find out what's going on and chip in. We need all of your ideas. If there are experts out there, come along, give us your ideas. And these need to be ambitious. Yep. Zero carbon 2030. That's all the way down to nothing by 2030. Wow. We need ambition.
Absolutely. So thank you, Chris. Sounds like we have a big challenge ahead of us. Now, it needs you, absolutely needs you. So if you have any skills, expertise, any particular interest, please do get involved, reach out, find a correct theme for you to be part of shaping that, and be a part of shaping the strategy and shaping our town. Thank you again, Chris.
Thank you.